Hey guys, I'm back. It's a little bit later on in the day. Went down to the local bike shop. Well, I just got back from it. Got me a set of NGKs. A lot better than Champion to my personal liking. The plug's on. Let's see if I can get a nice look. There we go. BR9ES. That's the plug it runs. I looked it up in the book when I was down there. And basically I'm going to take out the old plugs and put in new ones. And then maybe start up and see if it runs any better. If not, my dad was telling me, since he works down there at the cycle shop, that if it's breaking up at low high idle or high rev, that could be these resistor caps. So I'm going to pull them out, going to put the new ones in, I'm going to see what it does. Let me just get the camera situated here. There we go. Like that. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pop the caps off. Put them over there. Then I'm going to take the plugs out. That one. There's one. Set that there. Normally I have these plugs tight, but since my last video I didn't bother tightening them since I was getting new ones. And those are fouled, I guess. So, and they're Champions, so just sort of throw them over there. Time to install new plugs. Normally all NGKs come in a yellow container. I'm going to open the top. There we go. Brand new. Never been in a motor before. Gonna put them in. It's wise that if you got a motor that's not running on both cylinders, you want to get two sets of plugs just in case one set's bad. And I'm going to take the other plug. I'm going to slip it out of there. Alright, never been in a motor before, so I'm going to install the new plug. Finger tighten them first. Then you want to take, normally I suggest using a socket wrench, but I'm not at my shop, I'm not at my pop shop, so the best I can do is vice grips. Believe me, I know it is stupid. So, you want to make sure it tightens. Don't feel like rounding off the heads, and don't tighten them up too hard, or go through hell, because you gotta pull the heads off. Then you gotta get Healy coils or rethread it. So you want to tighten them, about half a turn. So remember, tight is tight, too tight is broke. You want to pop the plugs back on. Get them so they're not interfering with each other, because that could also be a problem. And then, after disposing of your shells properly, you're going to want to, we're going to see if it fires up actually, if it'll run. Normally when you redo the plugs and it's been running on one cylinder is going to be really filled with fuel. It'll unburn oil. Just put your stuff back so you don't lose it. I'll clip that later. Now I'm going to put the camera back over here in my little hidey hole. And my friend, we're going to see if it'll run. See everything good? Yep, you can. Normally, I would pump it like I did in the last video, give it some prime. But since it's been loading up, I'm just going to go straight from this. We're going to give it a shot, see what it does. Alright, maybe a little bit of prime. Make sure the keys on, make sure to... Oh wow. Oh, there we go. This isn't usual. I'm going to say about 3 primes. that's how it's supposed to run. Man, let's get a little fumey in here. Ah, damn, it did. Blew out my freaking headlight bulb. That ain't good. That's normally a sign of there's a short somewhere. Well, I just came to the conclusion that my temperature gauge is fucked. So, most likely in the big clump of wiring gotta go through. I gotta see what's going on. So we got the twin Toomey pipes. You probably can see them a little bit better, like I mentioned in the before show. And the pipes, seems pretty warm. What about this one? Seems pretty good. Try up here again. Huh. Yep. They're running good. As you can obviously see, it's getting a little smoky.